In this video, I will go over some of the exercises that you can find in Activity 6 of Module V3. This activity is slightly different from the previous one because here the computer will no longer help us with the calculations. We have to do it ourselves. But the method is the same. The equation that we have to solve in the first exercise is 6 times x plus 2 is equal to 4 times x plus 14. Now, what you want to do always is to make sure that the x's, the bags of marbles, end up on the left-hand side without loose marbles, and all of the loose marbles you want to be on the right-hand side without any bags of marbles. So x is on the left-hand side, regular numbers on the right-hand side. So right now on the right-hand side we have 4x, 4 times x, so 4 bags of marbles. And we want to get rid of them, we want to take them away, so we do minus 4x. But whatever we do on one side, we also have to do on the other side, because the scale always needs to stay in balance. So I press minus, just like in the previous activity, and I type in 4x. And as you can see, the computer no longer does the calculations for us, so we have to type in the new equation ourselves. We took away 4 x's from both sides, so on the left-hand side, 6x now becomes 2x plus 2, because we didn't do anything with the 2 yet, is equal to just 14, because we took away all of those x's, all of those 4 bags of marbles we removed. Pressing enter gives, well, they tell us that so far so good, a yellow little symbol there. 2 times x plus 2 is 14. That's the equation that we need to solve now. Like I said, we want x's to be on the left-hand side, regular numbers to be on the right-hand side. So right now on the left-hand side we still have the number 2, and we don't want that to be there. 2 loose marbles, and we can take those away by doing minus 2. Whatever we do on one side, we also have to do on the other side. So the equation becomes 2 times x is equal to 12, because 14 minus 2 is 12. Now, here we have what we want. X is on the left-hand side, regular numbers on the right-hand side. And now we are ready for the last step. And the last step is, like I earlier said, always divide by whatever is in front of x. So in this case, easy, divide by 2. If 2 times x is 12, then x has to be 6. That's the solution to the first equation. Moving on to exercise 4 then. The equation that we get is minus 10 plus 7x equals 11. So no bags of marbles on the right-hand side, just 11 loose marbles, and on the left-hand side we have minus 10 loose marbles plus 7 of those bags of marbles. We want x's on the left-hand side and regular numbers on the right-hand side. So right now on the left-hand side we have minus 10, which we want to get rid of. And we can get rid of minus 10 by doing plus 10, because then we make it 0. Whatever we do on one side, we have to do on the other side as well. So the left-hand side becomes 7x, and the right-hand side becomes 21, because 11 plus 10 is 21. Now we have what we want. X is on the left, regular numbers on the right. So the last step is to divide by whatever we have in front of x. 7 times x is 21. That means dividing by 7 to find out what x is. 1x has to be 3, because 21 divided by 7 is 3. Exercise 5 then. Here we can solve this equation in 2 different ways. Originally I said that we want all x's to be on the left-hand side and all regular numbers to be on the right-hand side. And we can still do it that way. On the right-hand side, right now we see minus 9x. And if we want to get rid of minus 9x on the right-hand side, we have to do plus 9x. So plus 9x over there. That means I get 9x plus 15 on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, I have the minus 21 left. Now, on the left-hand side, I want to get rid of 15, so I do minus 15. That means I have 9x on the left-hand side. and I have to calculate minus 21 minus 15, and that is minus 36. So 9x is equal to minus 36. Last step now, dividing by 9. That means x is the result of minus 36 divided by 9, and that is negative 4. Now, like I said, we could do this in two ways. So I will remove the answers, go back to the beginning, because you could also solve this equation the other way around. And by that I mean x's on the right hand side and regular numbers on the left hand side. It will give the same solution. If we want to leave x on the right hand side, then we need to get rid of 21, minus 21 I mean, on the right hand side. And we do that by doing plus 21. Whatever we do on one side, we have to do on the other side as well. So 15 plus 21 becomes 36. And that's equal to the minus 9x we still have left over on the right hand side. Now, already we are at our last step, because now we have to divide by whatever we have in front of x, and in that case, that is minus 9. So if I divide by minus 9, I get 36 divided by minus 9, that is minus 4, is equal to x, and that's the same solution. It's just written down the other way around. X equals minus 4 or minus 4 equals x. Is both correct, so whichever way you like to solve this equation is fine. It will give the same solution, x equals minus 4. Now, the last exercise of this activity is minus 5x minus 16 is equal to minus 7x plus 8. Again, the easiest way to do it is by removing all x's from the right hand side and removing all regular numbers from the left hand side. So focus on the x's first. Minus 7x on the left hand side means we have to do plus 7x to get rid of them on the right hand side. That means if I do plus 7x on both sides, minus 5x becomes 2x, because minus 5 plus 7 is 2. Minus 16 equals minus 8, because I haven't done anything with that yet. All right. Now, as you can see, the x's are gone from the right hand side. Now I need the regular numbers to be gone from the left hand side. So minus 16 can be removed by doing plus 16. So then you end up with 2x on the left hand side, and on the right hand side the result of minus 8 plus 16, which is 8. So 2x is 8. Now the last step, always divide by whatever is in front of x. So divide by 2. Which gives the solution x equals 4.